Come on. Start out easy today, right?
Yeah. Hey, that's a nice dog. Now give me your wallet. Oh.
Good boy. Off. Good boy. Come. Sit. Sit. Good boy. My name is Deana. I wanted Baywatch boobs, but instead my breasts look like they belong in a freak show. Right now, my right breast looks like a rotten apple that someone's taken a bite out of. My left breast is indented. I've had 4 breast surgeries, but my breasts still look pretty deformed.
So what about you? You gonna give it a shot with her?
I popped an implant vacuuming. Do you think that that would be the smartest thing in the world for me to do?
Maybe soon.
I hope so. I didn't do any research. I essentially experimented on myself, and now I feel a bit hopeless just because I've spent a lot of money. I can't even look at myself in the mirror. I'm ashamed of the way I look.
Deana.
Hi.
You guys look such like the happy, smiling couple.
I know. Are you guys husband and wife?
Yes.
And how long have you been married?
5 years.
Husband and wife sometimes start to look alike.
We've gotten that.
We
You get that a lot? If I didn't know you guys, I'd think you were massive narcissists.
No,
I'll tell you why. Because you end up hooking up someone else that looks just like you.
Terry would absolutely marry himself if he could.
Flex, let me see you flex. You'll go in looking like this and come out looking like this. Stop.
What is there to look at here?
How many years ago did you have your breast done?
18.
Okay,
Oh.
18 years ago. When was the first one?
2002. I was 23 years old. I'd always wanted like a really, really nice chest. I've definitely always had a fascination with big breasts, but all the way through high school, I was flat-chested, and we all watched Baywatch, so I've always wanted that Pamela Anderson look.
How did that go?
So there was only 2 plastic surgeons in town, so I chose the doctor without the consultation fee.
That was it.
We've heard that before.
Yes.
It happens all the time. A free consultation. Well, there's a reason why it's free. Is the doctor not busy, unexperienced, doesn't get great results? Beware of the doctor that does not charge a consultation fee.
So how many cc's was put in?
$650.
You were pretty happy.
Oh, I was very happy.
Happy for how long? What happened?
1 year, almost to the day, one popped while I was vacuuming.
So what did you do?
2005, back to the same one.
Okay.
Got my surgery. A week later, this side was just mostly red. This side was starting to look infected. So I called his office and he said he was a week out.
He didn't say come right in?
And knowing that you may have an infection.
Deana had very early post-operative redness. That is almost a surgical emergency and is absolutely not something that can wait a week out.
2 days before my appointment, felt sick. This one was pussing really, 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 really bad.
Boy.
And I went into the ER.
Yeah, it's over now. They have to come out, I bet. Okay.
He had taken out a lot of tissue on the underside on both of them. After I woke up from the anesthesia, both of my breasts were gone. I was left with just the top half of my breast, essentially.
So now you've got distorted, deflated breasts with no implants. How long did you live with that for?
3 years.
3 years, wow.
Yeah.
That must have been tough, huh?
It really was. It really was. Shirts were not even allowed to touch the front of me. Like, it was 3XL large shirts. It was sweatshirts. There was no way I was going to be in a bathing suit.
Right?
In 2008, my mom said that she was going to pay for me to get them done again.
Yeah.
She vetted the other doctor, the one with
The consultation fee.
the consultation fee, to just put implants back in.
How'd they look?
Better, but he said that they would drop down, and it just didn't happen.
Because of Deana's horrible complication from her infection and the fact they removed most of her lower breast tissue, unfortunately and not surprisingly for Deana, just slapping in a pair of breast implants is not going to fix her distortion at all. Okay, so when you guys met, you had this phenomenon going on. Were you a little self-conscious about him seeing it?
He doesn't see it.
What do you mean he doesn't see it?
I still don't. It's hard because her confidence is down and everything. I'm like, let's get you feeling how you should feel.
Like, there's no showers together. I don't even like to look at myself naked in the mirror. I want to look good. I want to be normal husband and wife. I want to come in being all sexy and cute. He treats me like I'm the most beautiful person that's ever walked this planet. And that's the way I want to feel. And the only reason I don't feel this way is because of the way my breasts currently look like.
So are you still wanting to be Pam Anderson kind of sized?
I mean, I love the big breasts.
I'm not sure that's possible. The answer lies in the examination room. Do me a favor, put your hands on your hips and push really hard. Whoa, hello. It's not supposed to distort like that. You have a lot of breast tissue.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, look at this. This is all you. So it looks like you have a unique situation. You have what I would call a more insidious kind of capsular contracture. You have what we call a segmental capsular contracture, a more intense deposition of scar tissue in some areas. It kind of permanently alters the underlying breast tissue more than a regular diffuse capsular contracture does. And so it comes down to options and risks. Option one, we take the implants out, close down the pocket a little bit, use a smaller implant, a lot more scars, smaller breasts, but a higher chance that we'll get the shape we want. There's another option. Taking the implants out, removing some scar tissue, not putting any implants in, and using your own breast tissue to make a shape. So I think it boils down to this. Implants versus no implants. And I know. I know you're bing, bing, bing,
going to the
bing, bing,
implants.
bing. You want implants. Oh, the scars don't turn you off?
No.
Okay. Deana, like many patients in her situation, often gets very attached to breast implants. They're sort of equating breast implants with fuller, properly shaped breasts. I understand that. That's something I run into all the time. But she has to understand that if we put breast implants back in her, that may result in a similar complication happening again in the future. So your immune system, within a week, could decide to encapsulate if I do the plan with implants. It's much safer without breast implants.
This may sound crazy, but I feel like my attitude also has to do a lot with my immune system. When I have a bad attitude, I get sick. It's just something that I would rather risk in the long run than to not give it a chance.
Okay?
I like it.
It's a great
Thank you
pleasure
so
for your
much.
time.
Great
Thank you so
meeting
much
you.
for your time.
I am feeling excited about my surgery today. With Dr. Dubrow, kind of like a kid on Christmas. I woke up super early, but of course there's always gonna be those nerves.
So you've had a bunch of previous operations. They haven't been great. A lot of it's been related to the fact that you've reacted to breast implants. Yet, you still want to keep breast implants. Would you do breast implants if you were her?
Well, she didn't have you before.
For Deana's surgery, I will begin by removing her implants and inspect her breast pockets to determine why there's so much scarring. Next, I will perform a capsulectomy to remove the scar tissue that is causing her deformity, and then insert a new pair of implants and perform a breast lift, leaving Deana with full, round breasts.
Wow, 2 smileys.
Aren't you in pain?
No.
She has been feeling great.
Huh. You really only had encapsulation in that one spot.
What about the other side?
The other side had had a streak of that severe encapsulation, and she had a streak of scar tissue right there. I've never seen that before. And so we're gonna look right now. Scoot forward just a little bit. Yeah, we did not fool around here. So, I mean, we've got good symmetry, we've got good projection, you've got a lot of fullness.
Yeah, she has plenty of projection.
Oh my God. It's been an 18-year journey that I've had to live looking like this, being ashamed of myself, and then suddenly I got to see beautifulness.
You're welcome.
Oh my God.
This is exactly why we do high-risk, difficult revisional plastic surgery. Take one look at Deana and you know why we put ourselves out there. It feels really good.
These are big, and they look good, though.
So good.
It's what you wanted, right?
So
Yeah. Even though I really wasn't in favor of what you wanted to do, as it turns out, you know, you were more right than you were wrong, for now. As good as Deana looks and she feels right now, she is not out of the woods. She suffered a very severe complication post-operatively last time. She's a setup for the same kind of complication this time. So we got to watch her very carefully, manage her expectations, but remain cautiously optimistic. All right.
Nice seeing you guys.
Nice seeing you.
There you go.
Thank you so much.
Incredible result.
Thank
Feel well.
you.
It's been an 18-year journey, and I've been ashamed for how my breasts looked for years. All I wanted was big, round, beautiful breasts, but my vision of having Pam Anderson breasts became a nightmare. The last 18 years have been wasted with nightmare after nightmare, and I had all but given up hope. But now the nightmare is over, and I feel incredibly sexy.
Your new breasts have gave you power, but in different ways. All the confidence.
Before my surgery, my breasts looked like they could be in a freak show. I hid my deformed and dented breast to the point where I've never really been naked in front of my husband. But now, thanks to Dr. Dubrow, I've got perfectly round, large breasts, and I'm feeling sexier than ever. There's no more hiding these girls. It feels good to be confident around you. It feels like we're newlyweds.
It really does. I love it.
Let's make this interesting. Next one to get a bullseye gets to choose the activity tonight. Woo!
There's been a big change in our marriage, a big spark. I mean, she's like a different woman. It's nice to finally see her that comfortable and to be able to just have a different kind of relationship with each other now. Can't put those kind of stakes and not expect me to come in and clutch it right here.
Oh!
There it is.
Dr. Nassif and Dr. Dubrow, you've truly changed my life. You've improved my marriage. You've improved the way that I look at myself. You guys are absolute magicians. I do feel like I'm in a dream. Pam Anderson, eat your heart out.
Let's see you hit a bullseye. Yeah!